That's why I say y'all wanna cancel somebody, cancel that Netflix. You feel me? Cancel that gym membership. You ain't going. Cancel that DoorDash. Your big back having, like, come on, cancel that. You want to protest? Protest them bills. Protest that big belly you got. That's what I'm talking about. That's the stuff you need to protest. Stop worrying about what celebrities doing. Y'all mad at an artist for going to be an artist? Because here's the thing. If there was no black people performing, y'all would have a problem with it. But then you get black people performing and you still got a problem with it. That's what I'm saying. What we fake mad at today? What we fake protesting today? Get in your bag. Get out your feelings. What? Adjust, adapt, and take advantage. That's what I'm preaching. And y'all act like I'm the problem. Y'all act like I'm the problem. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy, man. Creative players, welcome to the show today. Episode 44, right? We should be at 44. And today is going to be all about being the black sheep, walking alone. You know, I got outcasted, I felt like, this week. I was up on Facebook and I was talking about how it was time for a change, man. It's like we needed a new change in this administration. A lot of people was giving backlash. And I said, do y'all not understand the type of situation that this last administration put us in? We needed a change. And no matter if it's Obama, Trump, Biden, Clinton, Kamala, I said, listen, get in your bag. Get out your feelings. I don't care what they doing. I'm going to just adapt and take advantage. I don't care who the president is, right? And they took some offense to that message. So I said, oh, man, I could never be this type of victim mindset that y'all running right now. Like, listen, I wasn't raised like that. I was raised in no matter what. We serve the Most High, you know, G-O-D, you know what I mean? Christ, and Christ is king. Like, that's who we serving, bro. And no matter who's in president, that don't determine nothing, the outcome of my life and my situation. So I said, stop being a victim. Stop looking for people to blame. Live your life. Get your bag. And if any of that means, let's get together and work together. And man, I got damn near outcasted. It was clear as day. I must have been the black sheep because nobody was really feeling me. So much people, you know who really did feel me though? The white folks. I had family members coming on my page talking about, oh, he's crazy. I don't know why he's talking like this and blah, blah. I said, what? What are you talking about? Do you even know your history? Do you know that us blacks used to be Republicans back in the day? More so, that was our party. You know, the Republicans got, was the one that helped to end slavery. The Republicans was. The Democrats tried to keep it. I said, it's so much things you do not know about that you should actually educate yourself on and quit trying to attack people on Facebook. You know how many Facebook friends I lost? Moment of silence for all the Facebook friends I lost. I'm so sad about it. I'm so terrible about it. Like, I almost said, man, let me go ahead and delete this whole Facebook thing. And I'm going to create like a public page. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, bro, let's just start there, right? Right? We'll start there. We're just going to jump right into it, right? But matter of fact, 1 second. Let's hit that intro.
Took the roof off, no ceilings. Gotta know. Took my heart out, no feelings. Gotta know. Took the brakes off, no limits. Now I got the ball, I'ma travel, no pivot. Let's get Tell me how you feel, cause I ain't got forever. Pick a side, run with God or hide with the devil. No example how to live, me myself a rebel. Been missing pieces to the puzzle, still.
All right, thank y'all for that. But yeah, back to this Facebook stuff, right? People, first off, let's go over the people who are your friends on Facebook. These are the people you went to school with. These are the people who knew you back in the day when you had a big old head, you couldn't dress, you was mighty embarrassed. Like, they know you for everything in high school and like they ain't never prepared to see you flourish and go and be who you truly are. You know, when you leave everything that you know, you become a whole new person. You find yourself. A lot of these people never find themselves because it's like they don't even have a shot to try to be who they actually are, because who they are is dictated by the judgment of other people in their environment, if that makes sense to you. Meaning, all of these people that they grow up around and all that, they will never go out of the box and try to actually be who they want to be or who they feel like they are because of people knowing them for who they were all along. oh, bro, that's him. He got beat up by that dude over there. And I'll never forget that. So it's like you can't never live up out of that. And I'm not saying me. I'm just a little example. Hey, you might have, I don't know, man. It's just so much scenarios, right? It's just too many scenarios. But these people, they think that they can control you, you know? And I was like, listen, it was this dude on there. He said, man, I can't believe you talking like this, bro. He like, you ain't the man that I thought you was gonna grow up to be. I said, hold up, bro. You are the same one that don't like nothing I post. You are the same one that don't share none of my content that I put out. You understand? Like that's you. The only time you come and say something to me on my page is when you disagree with what I'm saying. Like you don't like my family pictures, you don't comment, hey, beautiful nothing. Sell a home, nothing. Has nothing to say until he disagrees with you. And I said, fool, do you think I care about you and your opinion of me and what I'm doing? I'm proud, man. Like I said, I've been in my bag this year. I've been in my Bible this year. That was one of my things that I said, I'm going to read this Bible. I'm not dictated by y'all. Y'all persecuted a perfect man on earth. Like the people did that because he was doing miracles, telling the truth, speaking the gospel, you know? And I'm not putting myself in that position, but I'm just saying if y'all would do that to him, imagine what y'all would do to somebody that just think differently from y'all. So that kind of grinded my gears this week. That's why I said I got to put my suit on. I mean business, okay? All year, I mean business. I mean it. I'm not playing with y'all. They think they know you so bad, like you delete me off Facebook because we don't agree with the same political views. I'm telling you, stop being a victim. Y'all out there thinking about what white people doing, and them white people thinking about themselves. They thinking about their kids, their future, and they ain't worried about you. So nobody's spending time thinking about us. We have to spend our time thinking about us. All this division amongst the black community is actually crazy. One party has been lying to you forever, and y'all just keep giving them the vote. I'm like, yo, maybe we do need to try something new. Let's not look at this as the most terrible, worst situation. Maybe this thing can work out. Who knows? Maybe something will come of this. As much as a lot of us hated it. I remember in 2016, I was talking about, I'm leaving the country if Trump win. I ain't staying here. I'm blah, blah, talking all that stuff. By the end of 2024, I'm like, please, hey, we need to get Trump back, because I'm looking at my pockets. I'm looking at inflation. I'm looking at taxes, and we giving all this money to the government for them to give to Ukraine. Y'all trying to start a World War III? Y'all want men in women's bathrooms and in women's sports? I'm like, I got a daughter. I'm fighting for her. I'm looking out for her. And if it got to go through Trump, the MAGA people, hey, man, as long as y'all get it right, I don't care who y'all ain't got to like me, and I ain't got to like y'all. But at the end of the day, we all Americans. And that was my point. Stop being victims. Stop, like the point guard might not like the center, but when they go out and play basketball, they want to win the game for the team name, and that would be USA of America. You know what I'm saying? United States of America. That's what we competing for, and that's all I'm trying to tell people. But no, I must have got it wrong. I'm sorry. I must have got this whole thing wrong. I don't want to be a victim no more. Nah, I want to take control of every situation. I'm tired of it. It's the same conversation over and over every year. They keep playing in our face every single time, and we think something gonna change. Bro, that tells me we have to be the change this year. This time, we gotta make the change. They was talking about the DEI thing. I said, well, that means we're gonna have to stick together. We're gonna have to hire our own people if that's what they talking about. Like, yo, see it for what it is, adjust, adapt, and take advantage. It's that simple. Stop complaining and being a victim, man. But yeah, a lot of people that be on these sites like the Facebooks and all that, even Instagram, like, listen, the support is so different from like a TikTok and YouTube. One is because TikTok and YouTube, the algorithm is putting you in front of strangers. And Facebook and Instagram are putting you in front of people you know. Like, you know how hard it is to get engagement on Facebook? It's terribly hard. These people, they don't interact. Meanwhile, you go to your story, they are watching every single story you post. They have nothing to like. They have nothing to say until they disagree with you. And you got your nerve to call yourself a friend. I'm like, switch that over to followers. Because we are not friends. Everybody you grew up with is not your friend. Your day ones, oh, this my day one. Nah, they be the ones that's the fakest. They be the ones talking behind your back. They be the ones that you need to avoid. You need to get out your life. Don't look back. I'm telling you, once you find out how to be happy and be alone, you will never look back. It's liberating. It's freedom. When you're no longer the victim, when you no longer care what people are talking about, it don't matter. I'll be like, you can't relate to what I'm doing. I've left everything I've known and created a new life somewhere else amongst strangers and done well for myself. You'll never be able to relate to that. And until you do, that's why you can't be happy. Because you don't know what it feels. It just don't apply to you. You just can't relate. You might not even be a hater. It's just a simple fact. You cannot relate to that type of struggle, that type of what is it? That risk taking. Like, no, y'all played it safe your whole life. Y'all stick around everybody you know. Everybody you know. You hate on anybody to try to elevate. That's not a type of environment that I can include myself in. I'll never be happy in that environment. And then you look at these same people. You look at their life. And I'm sorry I'm losing my voice, but you look at their life. Bro, some of these folks be damn near poor. Damn near poor. No house. No car. No job. No savings. No license. All they got is bottles. That's it. They get drunk every day. Weed every day, perked out every day. That's what they brag on. I can't get down with that. I'm telling you what I'm bragging about. I'm over here bragging about reading my Bible. I'm over here bragging on my family. I'm over here bragging on my accomplishments because it's hard work and you got to clap for yourself. If those people that you know that you think are in your corner won't clap for you, clap for yourself, man. You deserve that. I don't care. Notice I ain't even been cussing in my podcast. I'm growing. I feel it. I'm growing. Spiritually, I'm growing, I'm maturing. I'm getting my messages across way more clear. Like, man, it hurts my feelings when I talk and think about the people I grew up with and see how they react to this me. They got the nerve to say, I didn't expect you to be like this. So that means y'all expected me to be like what? What was your expectations for me? Please help me understand how I should be. Because I have no expectations for anybody. My expectations is for you to be better than you were when I met you. And if you were great, stay great. Elevate. That's what I expect from you. And that's just being realistic, man. That's just being realistic. But yeah. And that just moves to it. Like every friendship I got, relationship with, like if God ain't involved in that relationship, bro, it's just not worth putting up with and putting too much energy in, man. I only want to deal with people who understand that we got to forgive each other. We got to love one each other. We got to look out for one each other. Even on our worst days, we got to be able to suck it up. You know what I mean? We can't be this hateful. We can't be these people looking at our friends and not supporting them. Looking at our friends, hoping that things go wrong, talking about them, gossiping. I don't want to be around that. I don't care if it's family. I don't care if it's your cousins, your uncle, your auntie. Listen. If they talking about you in a negative way, bruh, you don't, I'm not even saying, hey, hate them, they hater, bro, give them no energy. That ain't between you and them. That's between them and God. That is between them and God. They got something they need to work on. They feel like they got to talk about you because they can't control you and they can't control the way you think. That is that's unfortunate and it's just childish. People actually think they can control you. Like, who? What do you think? Why would you think that? Why would you think you know me better than I know me? Why would you think I would stay the same and be that same person from high school, the same person from 20 years ago? That's the problem. People don't evolve and their brains don't evolve. I know people that smoked since they was 16 every day to now they 30, 35, smoked every single day, and they would still tell you they need weed because weed, it does this to them and that. I said, listen, the brain don't even fully develop as an adult until your late 20s, early 30s. So imagine how you would be if you was sober with a fully developed brain. I'm like, y'all don't even understand that. And I'm not going to be the one to try to stop you from smoking. I'm just telling you my testimony and the things that work for me. and how I feel. I had to learn how to be bored. Like you sit and smoke weed every day, get drunk and do nothing and watch TV and do like that's what y'all do every day. I don't do that. I can't relate. You see how I look down on that type of stuff? Y'all look down for me saying I'm reading the Bible. I'm going to the gym. I'm saving my money. I'm hustling. I'm trying to figure. Y'all look down. Y'all mad at the wrong stuff. Y'all got a problem with the wrong stuff. Don't have a problem with me. Especially when you got somebody that's here that is trying to lead you the right way. Like that's what the Creative Players is about. I want to help I want to see all my people succeed. Everybody I went to school with, I would love for them to elevate and be like, yo, Ronnie, thank you for these podcasts, for these messages. I was confused. I was lost, but you helped get me back on track. Now I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm about to make $100,000 a year. I got a wife now. I got kids. I didn't realize how lost I was. I'm praying to God more. I'm finding purpose. These folks be lost. Completely lost. Don't even believe in God. Don't even believe in God. Don't believe in nothing. Don't believe in themselves. Don't believe in their friends. Don't believe in nothing. Just negative. You know what I'm saying? Don't have survivor's remorse when you got to get away from people like that. Don't have no survivor's remorse. It's okay. You're supposed to feel like that. I would say if you don't ever get survivor's remorse in your life, you ain't did enough. You ain't did enough. You ain't elevated like you should. That's what I'm going to tell you. If you never got survivor's remorse, you ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing with your time. You need get a little survivor's remorse, feeling a little guilty because you're doing so good. Yeah, that means you elevating, you changing your ways. You standing out from the crowd. You're being the black sheep. And I'm proud of it. That's what I said. I'm proud of it. Walk alone. It's power in walking alone sometimes. No distractions. You're going to get to where you ain't got to stop here for this person. You can plan everything out and plan your route perfectly. Everybody trying to be part of the sheep, the herd. Which way what we mad at today? What we mad at tomorrow? What we protesting today? What we protesting tomorrow? Oh, I said Snoop Dogg's inauguration. We protesting Nelly, Snoop Dogg, Soulja Boy, and Rick Ross. Man, shut up. I'm sorry. Y'all not protesting nothing. Nothing. That's why I say y'all wanna cancel somebody? Cancel that Netflix. You feel me? Cancel that gym membership. You ain't going. Cancel that DoorDash. Your big back having come on, cancel that. You want to protest? Protest them bills. Protest that big belly you got. That's what I'm talking about. That's the stuff you need to protest. Stop worrying about what celebrities doing. Y'all mad at an artist for going to be an artist? Because here's the thing. If there was no black people performing, y'all would have a problem with it. But then you get black people performing and you still got a problem with it. That's what I'm saying. What we fake mad at today? What we fake protesting today? Get in your bag. Get out your feelings. What? Adjust, adapt, and take advantage. That's what I'm preaching. And y'all act like I'm the problem. Y'all act like I'm the problem. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy, man. But yeah, canceling Snoop Dogg, man. You think Snoop Dogg cares about you, talking about you? You canceling him? He gonna make more music, and he know in a month or two y'all gonna be canceling somebody else. And y'all said y'all was gonna cancel the NFL, protest the NFL. How that's going? Y'all right back to sports betting. So please knock it off. Knock it off. Get out! But yeah, I came to you already talked about that, man. The reason we don't know how to be ourselves, man, and it's tragic. We just don't know how to be ourselves. Remember we used to call them kids weird? Used to call, hey, he like anime. He's a weird guy. He's a nerd. He's that. He's this. He wants to be in a mathlete. Oh, he whack. He that. But look at that. The cool kids struggling. The cool kids are struggling in 2025. Struggling. They ain't so cool no more. It ain't the same. Things have changed. Oh my gosh. Cool conquered our community. Got us confused. Ooh, hey, not no more. I said, man, being cool ain't it. I ain't worried about being cool. I'm worried about being consistent. I'm worried about dropping quality. People might look at me. You might see me out. I might have on some $30 shoes, some sweats, a creative player t-shirt or something. I'm not worried about impressing nobody. But then I come in here and I get up and I get dressed up nice for y'all to put on my show. You see, I've invested in my studio, my cameras and everything else. Yeah. I don't need to show the world I got money so I can wear a nice clothes. Like, bruh, knock it off. What I'm investing in is going to be able to provide for me, and it's going to bring way more value than some shoes and gratification from other people about what I'm wearing. The type of cloth I got on me. Like, knock it off. Come on, y'all got to learn, man. Matter of fact, y'all got to unlearn. Unlearn. I got that tatted on me. Right, can't see it, but yeah, right there. That's it. Unlearn. I fell in love with that. Unlearn. Politics. Unlearn them and relearn them. Your friends, the way things should be, unlearn that and relearn that. Who you are. Unlearn yourself and relearn yourself. That's why you got to, all your vices you got to give up so that way you can sit in silence and be bored and you going to understand who you are. You might start liking other things and get back into stuff you loved back in the day, but they said it wasn't cool, so you stopped doing it. You feel me? You might have liked putting puzzles together and stuff like it, but when you was doing that at school and all that stuff, they was calling you lame. They said you weren't gonna get no girls doing that. So you stopped doing it. They lied to you. They lied to us. It's that simple. It is what it is though. Unless you want to change it. It is what it is unless you change it. It is what it is unless you change it. Unlearn, relearn. Unlearn, relearn. Unlearn, relearn. That's where it's at. That you got to, man. Once you do that, you're powerful, man. You're a powerful person if you can unlearn and relearn. But yeah, and I had to unlearn, like, everybody that, just because folks be knew you your whole life, you might have thought they was your day ones, you might have thought they your family and all. Bro, I come to peace with losing people now. Hey, you don't want to rock with me no more for the way I carry myself and what I do? Hey, no love lost. I just don't care. I don't care. You think I care that we used to be, be at the family gatherings to get and all that, man? If you hating on me now and you don't like what I got, I do not care. That ain't a problem with me and you. That's a problem between you and God. I won't go out my way no more, but I ain't got no ill will towards you. Just it is what it is. You're unable to grow. You're unable to expand your way of thinking. You see things one-sided, and that one side that you see thing is everything that they told you should be like, you should think like. Like, that pissed me off really when Biden was like, you ain't black if you don't vote for me. And he wasn't even black. Like, come on. That's crazy to me. Like, what? Red flag. Oh, man. But yeah, that's why I don't look to, when I'm looking for support, I don't look for or look towards people I've known, friends or family. I just don't look for them. Supporters are going to be the one to support you more than anybody else will. Strangers will be there for you, dog. And they will love you. They will follow you. They'll buy your membership. They'll buy your t-shirts. They'll literally invest their money in you. You do not need your family. You do not need your friends that you grew. You don't need them for your content, for your vision, to be your customer. You starting a food. They don't have to be your customers. They your family. Keep them over there. Don't mix all this other stuff up. You got clients now. You got supporters, and they were strangers. Now they your family too. But it's like you don't. It's rare to find family that really, really just going 10 toes down, support you in every adventure you got going on. They showing up for you. It's hard to find that. But I be noticing. I be like, okay. I see, nothing gets past me. And I read energy so well. Social media energy. I'm like, you do a call to action. You see who looks. Then you see somebody do it from the family. Then, this other family member gonna do it because this family member did it. You be like, okay. The only reason you did it is because they did it. And you ain't wanna look like a lame. Like, I just finally got around to it. Yeah, okay. Capped out, man. But yeah, let's get off of that. And cause that was just on my thing, you know, cause it's a lot of family on Facebook. Like I had a lot of family trying to type and message me and call me an idiot and all type of stuff like da 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 da. I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care, because when you compare what you got going on versus what I got going on, you're gonna see. You're gonna understand the disconnect. You not what I'm on. I'm not what you on. It's just that simple. I don't even expect you to understand, because the way you live in your life, like, I don't expect you to understand. You got to understand the perspective of mine, my point of view, before you want to come and insult your own family on a social media platform in front of everybody to see. You made a big mistake.
You what?
Yeah, you made a big mistake. But yeah, and here's another one, man. This one gets me going. Like, don't listen to nobody that ain't walked the path you trying to walk. Like, if you taking, don't take financial advice from some poor people. You see what I'm saying? Don't take spiritual guidance or from people who don't even believe in God. You see what I'm saying? They're of this world. Don't listen to how to run your home from people who don't got no home. No savings, no knowledge, nothing, you know what I mean? Folks be talking, I'd be like, bro, you're overweight. You're big as hell. Why would I listen to you about why would I listen to you about gym and fitness? Why? What sense does that make? Like, you in bad health. What am I listening to you? You worship celebrities, bro. Like, what? They did a study and said people who worship celebrities have such a lower IQ. Like, if you worship celebrity, bruh, smack yourself. Be people just like you. You can like and be a fan and have your favorite, but to idolize celebrities, bro, you have a low IQ. That's just what it is. Dang, I didn't know I wrote this much. I got a lot on here. What time we at? All right, we moving and grooving. I'm just trying to talk, get some stuff out. Maybe I can slow down, but hey, I'm telling you. I said the people you grew up with will not be your supporters. They will evolve into your haters, and that is a good sign. That means you are doing something right. Don't stop. Find a way to get more of them. Find a way to get more of them folks to be your haters, man. Because that means you doing something good. When you give up your vices and you focus, you discipline, you got a head like, yo, and then people, you're getting more haters, keep going. You doing the right thing. Because those are the people that had expectations for you to not be who you trying to get to. They love seeing you where you at. Yeah, that's a good sign. It burns to see you succeed. But guess what? I bet you they don't hit that unfriend, that unfollow. I guarantee you they still watch everything that you do. Waiting for a time they can profit off of what you accomplished. No. Like I said, no survivor's remorse. You get what you deserve most of the time, and that's facts. Don't have that survivor's remorse. No. And if you ain't never had survivor's remorse, get you some. Get you some survivor's remorse. I'm telling you. That means you ain't doing as good as you need to be doing. You need to get you some. You need to get away from your environment and go be successful. Get you some of that survivor's remorse and then throw it out. Obtain it first. It's like I need to go and gather it up. I'm not gonna drink it, smoke it, eat it, nothing. Throw it out. I'm glad now I know. You just need to accumulate it to be like, oh, okay, this is what it feels like. All right, now get rid of it. That's what you need to do. Get you some survivor's remorse, man. Yeah. Yep. And really, once you realize all this, man, it's like the biggest pill to swallow. That's all. It's literally one of the biggest pills to swallow, that your people ain't really your people. Everybody really be out for themselves. They love you. They love who you were. They don't love who you're trying to be. They don't love where you're going because they're comfortable with that. But once you start elevating, it's going to make them it's going to be uncomfortable. They're going to want to distance themselves from you. But you should already be distancing yourselves from them based off their actions and their support. You don't even let them hang in there long enough. Like, you know what? I'm getting out of here. These folks be mentally slaves, financially slaves, emotionally slaves. Shade Room got them mad at whatever Shade Room want them to be mad at. Baller alert. Come on. Financially slaves. Y'all dependent on the government. Y'all don't even want to work. Y'all don't even want to work. I did a thing on Ruffle Feathers TV about these women who had to pay $27,000 back to the state because they was abusing the food stamps or something like that. You know what I mean? But mentally slaves too. As far as just trying to stay stuck in a box and agree with what everybody else agreeing and moving along with the sheep. So this year, I'm telling y'all, be that black sheep. If they ain't walking with you, don't you look back. You just keep walking. Have that faith and just know you going the right way. They did a study. They had, I think, 10 people come into a room and they would hold up a shape. Now, 9 people knew no matter what the shape was, you say it's a triangle. So for instance, they hold up a circle and they go around the room, boom, boom, 1 through 9, triangle, triangle, triangle. You're the 10th subject. And by the time it gets to you, are you gonna say circle or are you gonna say triangle? And 9 times out of 10, them people said triangle. Why? Because they were scared that they might have had been a problem. Even though they were seeing what they were seeing, they still chose to say triangle, even though it was a circle, because 9 other people before them went and said circle. Ain't that crazy? And that's all you really need to know, man, as far as the why you don't follow the crowd. Always trust your gut and go your way. And never look back. Never look back. Go get you some survivor's remorse. Stop listening to your friends and your family and their expectations of you, trying to keep you in some certain like, tell them folks, you do not know me. You know who I was. You don't see the vision of where I'm trying to go. Therefore, I can't take any advice from you. You haven't been there. What you settle for is minuscule. What you settle for is damn near free. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to live life like that. I'm not taking advice from people who is scared to try and do the things that I've done. Talking about wanting me to find comfort in their struggle which is in their reality. I'm not finding no comfort in this. I'm not satisfied with what y'all got and all that y'all want. I'm not satisfied. I can never be satisfied with that. I have bigger plans. You feel me? Ooh. Hey, this side view look good, by the way. Well, I done figured some stuff out by getting rid of that light over there in the corner. Then I got 2 of those two little line light tube lights. Woo, this look good. This look good. I ain't gonna lie, this look great. But yeah, we ain't worried about that no more. No more, no more, no more. Let these folks be mad. Let these folks be in their feelings. Meanwhile, get in your bag. Get in your Bible. I gotta see how much time that is. Feel like it's only probably like 30 minutes or something. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna try to speed these up. We're gonna try to get more and more in, dog. We're not gonna be waiting around once every week now. We're gonna try to bring 2 on. But I do gotta give y'all my created player of the week. And this week, last week it was Anton Daniels. This week, since we talking about walking alone and being a black sheep, Charleston White. That's my created player of the week, dog. Charleston White, dog. Did he not go against the grain and everything? He too was trying to walk the right path and do all this stuff, but nobody paid attention until he started turning up talking crazy. And then that got their attention. And then that's what wheeled him in. And then he unloaded the real to you. Go watch him. He's a big Trump supporter. That's what I'm saying. In all of the interviews you watch with Charleston White, you learn something. And I don't care what you say. You can, every time you're going to be like, dog, that's real. Like literally, he was going against all the rappers to their face, using their own type of stuff against them. And they had no choice but to be like, you know what, you right. I'm using your own, I'm turning everything you doing and saying, but I'm using it back on y'all, and y'all don't like it. To the point y'all want to talk about killing me and fighting me and shooting me and all that stuff. And guess what? He moving around Dolo right now, doing shows, comedy, and all that stuff, because the truth hurts at first. But once you understand it a little more and you realize your wrongdoing, you change. And that's what he's been doing. He's been a necessity. We needed a Charleston White in this world. But they say every city needs a Charleston. Yeah, sure do. Every hood needs a Charleston. Yeah, we do. He's my creative player of the week. I love watching every time I see his interview, I'm like, boom. And I think I'm going to try to get him here because that's, like I said, that's one of my favorite people, my creative players, man. And I can't wait to give an interview on him so we can I can ask him all the questions I want to ask him, because man, I'm sure I got a whole questionnaire thing ready for him. Whenever he's ready and willing to come onto the show, it's gonna go up. All these creative players of the weeks, I'm looking to lock them in for a interview. I gotta get them in here for an interview, man. But yeah, that's my creative player of the week. Y'all know enough about Charleston White. This is episode 44, I believe. This is called Walk Alone, Be the Black Sheep. You know, be that black sheep. Don't worry about it. Let them outcast you for believing what you do. Cool. The last thing I would want to do is stay in an environment where I got to believe how y'all believe and I don't even believe it. I'd rather be out there alone believing what I believe. I don't want to be like y'all. Hell no. Don't consider that a cuss word. But hell no. I don't want to. No. I feel the way I feel. And I'm happy about the way I feel. And I'm going to stand on what I feel. And that's what y'all got to get to, man. Make some more people mad. Get you some more haters this year, man. Don't be scared to lose people. Let them go. You don't need them. There's more people out here for you, ready to help you, ready to support you. Don't be scared. You ain't got to lie to yourself to try to fit in with them up. No. Friends or family, who cares? Who cares? Let them go. Let them go. We don't need them. We don't need them. We need them. We need these one. Like, ain't it crazy how Kanye was right about everything? He stood 10 toes down and started. They tried to cancel, and he ain't let it be canceled. He went to war with Adidas. He went to war with the industry. He went to war with everything. He said, it took $2 billion to burn off my chain. Like, literally, right about everything. Went at it alone when everybody was calling him crazy and all that stuff. Kanye was never crazy. Ain't that crazy? Kanye was never crazy. But yeah, I guess that's my hint. Kanye will probably be the next week's creative player of the week. Who knows? But I might not. I might find somebody else. But yeah, just give you a bunch of people I love, man. But yeah, till next time, episode 44. And yeah, man. I feel like this was like therapy for me today, man. So yeah, we do got merch for sale. I'm not wearing any, obviously, but yeah, y'all got to go get that creative player maxed out. Get you a creative player muscle tee to exercise in. We got socks, we got shorts, and you got to get your creative player ratings. What did you call that? It's like a poster or something, man. You got to get that so that way you can write on it and you know, do your test so you know what you need to work on for this year, man. Let's go out and be better, man. Like, we don't need to try to fit in. We got to stand out. All our lives, we are who we are until we try to fit in, just to realize we need to stand out. And that's what I'm talking about. We don't have a chance to be normal or be ourselves because of that phase, that era of trying to fit in. And some people stay in that fit in. They just keep living life trying to fit in instead of growing and evolving and being like, hell no, I don't want to fit in. I want to stand out. That's where we at now. We're trying to stand out. We don't care who we offend. We don't care who don't like it. You ain't our type of people if you don't like what we got going on. And that's just that. Simple as that. Creative players, I love y'all. And yeah, go cop some merch, man. But let me stop this. There we go. All right, intro, take us out. Or outro, take us out. Peace.
Took the roof off, no ceilings. Gotta know. Took my heart out, no feelings. Gotta know. Took the brakes off, no limits. Now I got the ball, I'ma travel, no pivot. Listen, tell me how you feel, cause I ain't got forever. Pick a side, run with God or hide with the devil. No example how to live, me, myself, a rebel. Been missing pieces to the puzzle.